braised lamb shoulder chops with Merlot and Figs. Alright, let's get started. Let's have a look at our mise en place, guys. Peel, wash your vegetables. Pause it so you get all your ingredients ready. And then let's chop up our mirepoix vegetables. It's onions, carrots. Then we're going to crush our garlic. And then we're going to slice up our figs. We're going to add these in towards the end. This is going to help us thicken the sauce and also soften the figs as well. I'm going to remove the rosemary from its stalk and then give it a quick little chop. Alright, with our seasoned flour, we're going to coat the lamb shoulder chops. This is going to help seal in the juices on the lamb shoulder chop and protect the flesh so we can get a nice good golden colour on our braised lamb shoulder chops. Get our fry pan, we're going to pop our dripping in and heat it up till it's nice and hot. When it's nice and hot, gently place in our lamb shoulder chops, and we want to give them a nice good colour. This is what we call searing. Turn them over, give them some good colour, and this is going to help enrich your sauce and provide good rich flavour and colour on your lamb shoulder chops. Once they're all nice and coloured, pop them into your braising pan, sear off all the lamb shoulder chops, and then after that you're going to pop in your vegetables. It's your onions, your carrot. Going to give them a good little colour, get all the nice little sediments and flavours off the bottom from the searing of the shoulder chops. Then we're going to add our tomato paste. We want to be able to give that a little bit of a fry as well. It just helps provide a bit more richer flavour. Cook the tomato paste out. Okay, once you've coloured up the vegetables and the tomato paste, we're going to look at adding our red wine or our Merlot. Okay, give it a little bit of a deglaze. Then we're going to add our Demi glaze. We're going to bring that up to the boil and then pour that over our lamb shoulder chops. We need to make sure that when we, before we put it into the oven, we want to make sure that we put a lid on it and we bring it up to the simmer before putting it in the oven. So then we've got ourselves a nice consistent time that we can gauge on how long it's going to take our lamb shoulder chops to be nice and tender. So after about 1.5 hours, you're going to pull them out of the oven. You're going to check them, make sure, you're going to check a little bit of side of the meat, make sure it's nice and tender. Once it's nice and tender, pull the lamb chops out, put them on a tray, and we're just going to hold them there while we look at finishing the sauce. So a good quality braised lamb chops, you want to be looking that it's nice and tender but it's not falling apart. Now you want to strain the braising liquor. It should be nice and rich. We're going to strain out all the big chunky vegetables out of it. And then we are going to add our figs, our olives, our capers. So this is like an Italian style braised lamb shoulder chops. We're going to pop it back on the heat, bring it up to the boil. If it needs to be reduced or the consistency adjust, this is the time where you would look at doing it. Once it's all done and nice and hot and you're happy with it, then you're going to pour it over your nice hot lamb shoulder chops. You're going to finish with some nice fresh chopped parsley. Look how tender it is. That's what you want.